Mojo in the morning. Megan is going to be jealous on this one. I saw Ellen getting extra looks this morning. She was looking at these guys. We're doing something cool on Sunday. So Sunday from noon till 2 o'clock, we're going to be in Eastern Market in downtown Detroit.
This involves two of Megan's favorite things: hot firefighters and tacos.
Hey, what?
It's Sunday is 313 Day. So to celebrate 313 Day, our friends at Detroit Taco Company and I2G Systems and my good friend Chris Kuza, they decided that for 313 Day, they wanted to feed all of the fire department. So in studio with us this morning is the chief of the fire department. So we've got the Detroit Fire Chief with us, Chief Harris, who brought along with him. And Chief, you ain't bad to look at too, buddy. You're good. You ain't bad to look at too.
Thank you.
But you also brought another fighter with you, Tyrone Calloway with you. And look at this. Hold on, I gotta get some fire music going here.
Somebody call now.
By the way, are you guys really firemen, or are you guys calendar models or something like that? What is the story?
We do both, actually.
Do you really? Can you explain something to me? Yeah. Why is it that all firefighters look like they're good-looking guys? What is the story with that? And good-looking ladies too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some good-looking ladies. I don't know. Part of it is you have to be physically fit to do this job and perform at a high level, so that may have a lot to do with it.
Is that what it is?
Absolutely.
And also, I think that for some reason, everybody's got, because I watch Chicago Fire, and why don't we do Detroit Fire? We should have a Detroit Fire here.
We should.
But
it's the uniforms.
I watch Chicago Fire, and it seems like everybody's calling the firefighters just to come out there so they can see you guys in your uniforms.
That's happened.
Has it really?
Before, yes.
Where you get to somebody's house and really?
Yeah, they didn't really want anything. Wasn't a fire. Wasn't an emergency.
They were just hitting on you.
They just wanted to see somebody like senior firefighter Calloway.
Are they usually older women that do that, like the old ladies that just looking for company, or are they younger ones?
It depends. It varies. It does.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me.
Great.
Yeah.
That's going to be Megan, exactly.
That's going to be you, Megan.
She'll be calling for a cat stuck in a tree, and she doesn't have a cat.
Believe it or not, we've been on a rescue. One time in my career, I went on a rescue, and we got a cat, and it was actually out of a telephone pole. It was
Really?
Weird, we thought it was a hoax, and it wasn't. It was legit.
It's like such a cliche thing, but I suppose you guys do have the biggest ladders in town, so to speak.
Absolutely. Yes.
If you know what I mean.
Hey,
Indeed.
All right, so I love what's happening here. So when the idea came up, and last year, Chris and his companies and Detroit Taco Company were on 313 Day feeding the police officers. This year, they're going to feed the firefighters. How many people work for the Detroit Fire Department?
We have approximately 1,200 firefighters, and we have about 7 divisions. We have EMS, we have the academy, training academy, the arson division, the fire marshal division, communications, community relations, and the firefighter division. So we have, like I said, we have 1,200 people.
That's amazing. And so you guys have kind of worked it out where the fire companies are all going to help cover each other and stuff, and then come over and just grab a little food during that 2-hour period.
Correct. Especially our EMTs, our emergency medical service. They work hard, tirelessly every day. So we're definitely going to have them. They're going to pull up when they get a hot second or a break. They're going to pull up in an ambulance, grab a quick taco, and get back to it.
Love it.
Tell us, what is the shift of a firefighter? Is it so many on, so many off, or how does that work?
Approximately 2 days a week, 24-hour shifts.
Really?
And you rock.
Wow.
My hero to the right of me, he just got off. He probably had 3 fires last night, a couple car accidents, and that's in a 24 hours.
Tyrone, what fire department are you with? What fire company or number are you with?
I am at Fire Company Squad 5, and that's located on Livernois and Curtis. I've been there for 17 years.
You know what's amazing too is that you talk about going out on the fires, but you go out on a lot of things, right? I mean, sometimes some things where you're it's got to be pretty scary, or where you're probably risk of life.
The scene might not be
right?
secure yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. We respond to medical calls. Yesterday I had 3 fires, 2 medical calls, and 2 accidents, all in one shift, in a 24-hour shift.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was 10 years ago that I hosted the premiere of the documentary Burn, which followed Engine 50 and a lot of the firefighters around Detroit. And it just showed at the time how underfunded, underappreciated, and ill-equipped our firefighters were to do their jobs and the amazing jobs they did under those circumstances. But since then, I've really seen a resurgence. I've seen an amazing shift in how the city treats and respects and funds the firefighters, but also the work you guys do. When I moved to Detroit 25 years ago, I mean, we talked about Devil's Night every year, and it was scary. Thousands of fires around Halloween. You've obliterated it. It's just a shift in not just in how you fight fires, but how you guys work with the community and kids especially. So then when they grow up, it's a thing of the past now.
Angels Night now, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what we call it?
Exactly. We like to say in Detroit that we don't do our job with equipment. We do it with passion.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever it takes to get it done, that's what we're going to do to get it done.
And in your off time, firefighters are almost politicians because you know the community, you know the families and the neighborhoods more than politicians, and you're able to kind of shape the minds of kids and get
Is
them
there
straight.
an ice cream truck coming in here right now?
His phone.
That was the prettiest, wimpiest cell phone ring of any beefy firefighter I've
Come
ever
on.
seen.
You can't have a cell phone ring like that.
That was the alarm to call my daughter before she goes to school.
Oh, okay,
that's
he
awesome.
Oh,
wins.
Ava. Hi, Ava.
How old is Ava?
Ava is 9 years old.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Well, you can make sure that you get to her. Chief, I want to bring you back to the mic too for this. So, and a lot has changed since Chief Harris has taken over. Control of the fire department. I remember, and you guys were probably on the fire department at the time. I don't know, Chief. You were I don't think you were with you weren't the chief at the time. When you guys had no toilet paper, and we went on the air and did the toilet paper drive to raise toilet paper, which you'd think to yourself, how is it that that's the case? But that was during prior administrations that weren't giving you guys the equipment. Are you guys well equipped right now, or do we need to put the heat on Mayor Duggan to get some more?
Absolutely. And speaking of which, I want to say kudos to our Mayor Duggan, which is like in sports, I put everything like in a sports context. He's our general manager, and it starts with him. He's a great leader. He's passionate about the city. He listens to us. If we tell him we need something, we get it now. And our Commissioner Sims, he just got appointed. He's a great leader. He's big on character. He's big on the citizens. And when he hires, he thinks about characters. When he puts people like myself in positions, he thinks about character. And we're real big. Our men and women are real big when it comes to character.
Good.
Well, Coach, while we're talking sports, you got any rookies for Megan that are single?
Ironically, we just had 24 new cadets.
Nice.
Shout out to them. They just got their badges Monday. 24 of them.
As young as how old? How old are some of these?
18. You can start at 18. You got to leave at 60.
Wow, that's amazing. How many retirees did you guys have? Did you guys have a bunch last year?
We don't. It varies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you turn 60 on that birthday, you got to go. So it depends. You might have 2 leave this month. You might have 10 leave this month.
Good.
I know when you get that old, there's sometimes the pressure in the hose isn't what it used to be. Speaking from experience.
I'll stay out of
I'm
that.
going to use every bad analogy to make you uncomfortable this morning.
All right, joke time is over. Work time has begun.
Now on to the tacos.
All right, so let me mention this. Detroit Taco Company for 313 Day, along with Mojo in the Morning Show, and our friends at I2G Systems, all volunteering, getting out and doing this. We're going to be outside of it's 3050 Russell Street, which is one of the fire stations, right? The fire.
Correct. That's where our apparatus division is, and that's where our hazmat team is. So yes, right in the Eastern Market, the heart of Eastern Market.
Yeah.
Feeding these guys tacos. If you're coming down for the parade, will you come out and please just say hello and join us? And if you work for the fire department, you don't have to be a firefighter. You can be anybody that works for them. You can come out and get a nice meal.
And you'll see us out there with aprons on serving the fire department.
And
we can't wait.
Detroit Taco Company, Troy, Shelby Township, Warren, and downtown Detroit. These guys are awesome. You can check them out online at DetroitTaco.com. Chief and Tyrone, first off, Tyrone, you better call your daughter. So you better get her before she goes into school. And Chief, thank you guys for what you do. Thank you for the selflessness of putting your lives on the line to help all the rest of us.
Thank you. Thank you for the sponsors, Detroit Taco and everybody. We don't do this job for a pat on the back or a thank you, but when somebody does something nice for us, we think the least we could do is thank them. So we appreciate it. We appreciate you having us on this morning. And anything we can do to help,
we
just
do
reach
it
out.
for more than pats on the back over here.
Well, I got
at
some
Mojo
donuts
Morning
for you
Show.
guys.
I know you
There you go.
Excited for our side, Roman.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys so much.